Okay, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today I'm talking about this little adapter from Viltrox. It's only 40 bucks, but it allows you to use so many lenses for your Canon mirrorless camera. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so this is the packaging, pretty standard packaging, all things considered. Here is the adapter itself. I have already tested it and used it, so I can verify it is already used, but there is no wear and tear on it right now, so that's not really an issue. So this is not Viltrox's actual speed booster. The speed booster has a little piece of glass right in between it that basically magnifies your image and takes away the crop that you get with a crop censored camera, which all the EFM cameras, that's what they are. They're crop censored cameras. So this is very standard, there's nothing in between. This is just a bare bones standard adapter, but it opens up the world for budget creators who are probably buying budget cameras, aka Canon's EFM line of cameras. They're probably not going to want to spend $200 on an adapter, so they'll probably go for this. This is a $40 adapter. It allows you to put standard EF lenses on to your standard EOS M cameras. I have already used it, like I said, but really, when it comes down to it, this is it's not something that I need to make a super long video about, but I did want to talk to you guys about it because since it is very cheap for an adapter, it allows you to put, any lens like this 50mm f1.8 allows you to just throw this on to your camera and boom, you can have a great prime lens for an extra 40 bucks. So currently the pricing for this is $40, like I said. And what makes this special is that, like I said, it allows you to adapt your lenses, but it opens up the whole new world to lenses for people using EOS M cameras. So that's going to include the Canon M100, M200, M6, M6 Mark II, M50, M50 Mark II, M1 million. Anyways, point being, one of the questions that you're probably going to be asking is the autofocus work? Does everything translate well for being such a cheap adapter? And the answer simply is, yeah, it does. There's no problems at all whatsoever. It works flawlessly. It works exactly like it's supposed to. The cameras I tried this on was the Canon M6. I'm going to be trying it on a Canon M50 as well. I purchased one, so video coming soon on that. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on so that you guys get a notification when I post a video about the M50, and so far the autofocus has worked. This specific lens though doesn't have the greatest autofocus because it is the older version of the Nifty 50. Still works though, and really the main reason I got this, actually me and my friend got it for our channel, Lights Camera Pranks, and it's a prank channel, so basically we needed a way to put a very long lens on his Canon M6 so that we can now get super far away and still zoom in without having to purchase any extra lenses because we already had this lens available to us. So it basically was a no-brainer, 40 bucks, and now we have the access to many new lenses for really not terribly expensive. So what you get in the box is pretty basic. You get the adapter itself and this little piece right here. If this doesn't make sense, basically what this little small piece is, if you can see, basically there's a little screw right there and a little '20 on the bottom as well. So you're gonna screw this on. This is gonna come pre-installed on the adapter, but you can always take it off. And boom, now it's screwed on. And you might be like, why would you need that? There's one on the camera. It doesn't make any sense. So what this does is when you are placing the camera onto a tripod, the camera is going to be right here. That means the tripod mount will be right about here. And let's say you're using a long zoom lens like this, and you're zoomed in all the way at 300. If the contact point is right here where it's going to be sitting on the tripod, it's going to be going like this. And so when it's doing that, that means it's off balance. That means your tripod is having to work a lot harder, or a gimbal or something like that. So you want to make sure that the contact is more centered. Now the weight is distributed a lot better. Now, some lenses actually have this, like the 70 to 200 f2.8. That is a pretty popular zoom lens. It actually has that on the lens right here because it's a big, long lens. So this, combined with a long lens that doesn't have it, makes the proportions and the weight distribution a lot better. If that doesn't make any sense, it basically just adds another point of contact for your camera. So that's basically all that comes in the box. Now you're probably done with the box, you don't need to use it. And that's basically it. It's not a whole lot, there's not a whole lot to it, other than it basically allows budget creators or people with EOS M cameras to now use all the standard EF glass. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. It's pretty simple, pretty short, but I just wanted to get this out there before I do another long video about the Canon M50. My last video was like 20 minutes long, so I don't want to make it as long, but I did want a shorter video right in between these two camera videos. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for this video. If you want to see more videos about tech, about camera gear, all that kind of stuff, then make sure to hit the subscribe button. Comment down below if you are going to buy this little adapter for your camera. And also, here's a question for you. What camera are you using to film your videos? Anyways, that's it for today's video, guys. I'll see you next time. Alright, welcome. That's nice.